Hey YouTube, John here, back with some more Oculus with gameplay. Today we're going to be looking at Lost Loop, which is a really well done game. You can tell the guy put in a lot of effort and time into this, even all the way down to the manual. There's a PDF file which has a lot of information in it. And you have a couple options in the menu here, which is always good to have a menu at the beginning of these demos. You can reset your equipment score, which when you quit it does save everything so you can come back and keep playing. Turn the sharks into friendlies or not friendlies. We're going to leave them on friendlies for this. And you can change the difficulty. We're just going to leave it on normal. Alright, you start out parachuting to an island. So you got your body, parachute above you, which is really cool. And slow down while you're flying. See the whole island and see all the different stuff. 360. I have played for about 15 minutes just to get a couple upgrades. And the point of this is to find the different ruins and treasures and stuff like that. And the more you get, the more upgrades you get. You can get stuff. When you're in the water, you got your little dive pro. It tells you your upgrades and your time you've been in the water and how deep you are. Which right now I only have the flippers and the snorkel and the mask. The snorkel allows you to stay under the water for a minute. We'll check out the water in a minute. I'm going to go over to the little house, the hut, I guess it is. Now this is a graphically intense game. It's actually the first game that I had to take it off fantastic graphics to get it to run smoothly while recording. In the hut you have your map. It shows you the treasures, ruins, and shipwrecks that you found and where you're at. The other side shows your wealth and fame and your score at the bottom there. And when you die, you actually lose score. I don't think you lose your upgrades, but you do lose your score. It's probably always best to go to the hut and pick up that stuff. It does reveal things on the map to help you find certain things. Now each time you play, the stuff is in different locations, which is cool. Makes it really good for replay value. As you can see, you do have a body. The landscape is really well done. And as always, the skeletons is really good in the rift. Now let's go ahead and check out the water. First thing I noticed whenever you get in the water, you're actually swimming, which is cool. In most games, when you get in the water, you're pretty much just walking around. Even in AAA games, I've seen that. So you can tell this guy really put a lot of time into this game. There's a bunch of different fish and sharks and sea turtles and everything, which is really cool just to explore around. As I showed you before, you do have your little dive pro. It shows you how long you've been in the water. And if you don't have the air tanks, if you go too deep, you will be crushed under pressure. First time I played, I did not realize that, which is really cool. Makes it a lot more lifelike. Uh-oh. Running out of air. Since I left the sharks, oh cool, stingray. mana ray, whatever the heck they're called. I left the sharks on friendly so they will not attack you. I haven't tried it where they will attack you. The color looks really good. I think there's whales too. I have not seen any. As I said, I've only played for about 15 minutes. The point of this game is exploration. And the more you explore, the more you find, the more upgrades you get, which makes things easier. Get a little closer look at these sharks. It's really, really immersive. This guy put a lot of detail into this game. I mean, as you can see, there's a bunch of different underwater sea creatures. The coral reefs and everything is really well done. The fish look really amazing. Let's check my time here. Oh, about to run out of oxygen. As I said, you get 1 minute with the level 1 snorkel. Before you get the snorkel, I'm not sure how long it is. It's not very long at all. But it doesn't take long. You just gotta find a couple ruins and a couple items and get the first upgrade. At any time, you can press the start button. By the way, I am using the controller. You press the start button and you can parachute back down to the island. It's really cool so you can get around a little bit faster. Fly over the ship here. Just gonna let go of the parachute right about here. Hopefully I don't hit rocks. Discovered a shipwreck. 100 more points. Apparently somebody wasn't looking where they were going whenever they were selling. Yeah, you always want to explore around the ruins and the shipwrecks and stuff. That's what usually increased visibility and distance underwater. That's good. Makes it easier to see around everything. Just missed all this stuff. Full scroll. I know I already said this, but this is a really, really well-made game, and there is a ton of stuff to do. You could easily spend a couple hours in this. Skeleton guy just chilling. Picture of the book. still can't get over how good these stingrays are. They're freaking massive in the Rift. I'm definitely gonna have to try it with the sharks on not friendly. I will add a lot of scary factor to it. I'm getting kind of deep. I do need some air. I better go up first. You can use the right analog stick on your Xbox controller or whatever you use. Raise up and lower. Apparently I didn't get here. And there's a small bug when you get above the water. Like that. It is in the... He did put it in the manual. It's a known bug. It's not that big of a deal at all. The one thing I have a problem with is swimming straight down. Maybe it's just me. Wow. Like I said, if you drowned or get killed by sharks or crushed by water pressure, sorry about that, you do lose a little bit of score. Let's go ahead and explore the island just a little bit. It's happened a couple times. When I got out of the water, you fall down. Or if you jump from a higher height and hit the ground really hard, you do fall down, which is really cool. In most games, you just apparently have superhuman legs. In this one, it's way more realistic. The body model is really well done. I think the best thing about this is when you do close the game, it does save everything so that you can come back and play later. You don't have to start completely over. Start with level 2. Cool. Go even deeper. I did find some stuff earlier when I was playing that was too deep for me to get, which is cool, which means you have to explore a little bit more to access other things. I have to say this is probably the most sorry, I lost my train of thought there. This is probably the most well put together game that I've seen on the Rift. And that there is a lot of good games for the Rift, especially when the VR Jam came out. But this is extremely well done. It is a bit laggy because I am recording. Oh, and by the way, I did get a new webcam. I'm no longer having to use my cell phone, which is really good. But I had to switch softwares. I was using Fraps before. I went ahead and got Open Broadcaster software so I could record webcam and game at the same time. It's a lot less video editing and syncing. And it works really good. I haven't had any problems with it yet. But if anybody knows any other software that can record full screen games and the webcam at the same time, you can go ahead and leave a comment below. I would really appreciate that. The foliage and stuff is really, really good. And there is a bunch of it, which is probably one of the reasons it lags a little bit. go ahead and parachute one more time down, just for fun. But anyway guys, anyone with a Rift, if you haven't checked out this game yet, you really need to download it and check it out. Like I said, it was one of the best games that I've played. It's extremely well done. It has a ton of content and upgrades. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments or questions, post them below. If you would like me to review a certain demo or game, post a comment below also, and thanks for watching.